Hello, Interior Alaska, and welcome to your local weekend sportscast. Sunday, the Robertson Cup title will be on the line. The #1 seed Fairbanks Ice Dogs will take on the #2 Wichita Falls Wildcats. This game has the potential to be epic. Both teams swept their opponents in the semifinals, and it will be a battle-tested Fairbanks team against a Wichita Falls squad that hasn't lost a game in these playoffs with an 8-0 record. They are led by Austin Boileau, who was second in the postseason with 6 goals for the Wildcats, NAHL Coach of the Year John LaFontaine, and goaltender Justin Kappelmaster, who is 8-0. Fairbanks counters with the top 2 scorers in the playoffs. Reggie Lutz has 8 goals and Todd Burgess has 13 points. Gavin Nieto with a 1.49 goals against average leads all netminders in the postseason. The Ice Dogs are in their 4th final in the last 7 years. If they win, it will be their 3rd cup in franchise history and their 2nd title in 3 years.
Being a team from Fairbanks where we have to be on the road for, weeks at a time, we bond a lot in the hotels. So, we're a super tight team, and that's one of the reasons we had so much success this year. And, hopefully it can continue into Sunday.
It's going to be amazing. I've been longing for this thing the whole year. I wanted to do it last year. We fell against Minnesota. Now we're probably going all the way, and that's what we're looking for. Tomorrow it's going to be an amazing day. Hopefully the goal.
For game updates on the Robertson Cup final, be sure to follow along on the KTVF 11 Sports Twitter page at KTVF 11 Sports. I will also be tweeting on my Twitter page at Joe Cook Sports. We'll post scores and updates on our KTVF Facebook page and the WebCenter11.com sports page as well. Also, Tubby's Sports Bar will be having a Robertson Cup viewing party with all-you-can-eat pulled pork and fries for just $14. Puck drop for Sunday's championship game is 10 a.m. Alaska time. In just 24 hours, the Alaska Nanook swim team got a little better. They signed a swimmer from the city down south. UAF swimming head coach Scott Lemley announced on Friday that they added Melinda Farmer. Farmer, coming out of Service High School in Anchorage, signed a national letter of intent to swim for the Nanooks. Farmer swam numerous events from the 100 to 500-yard distance for Service and the Northern Lights Swim Club. She will specialize in the breaststroke and races of the 100 and 200-yard variety. Farmer joins West Valley's Abigail and Gaiak in the spring recruiting class for UAF swimming. Today was the last chance for track and field athletes to post good times and results before next week's region championships. West Valley Stadium was the site of the regular season finale. Jack Dickinson and Jake Foshee will be some of the top throwers in 4A discus next week. Lathrop's Envy Pendergrass and West Valley's Ileana Cassiano both tied for first in the girls' shot put today. It'll be a big showdown between them next week as well. Jaslyn Davis of Lathrop and Joshua Cummings of West Valley won the 100-meter races and will be the top seeds in that event. But one event that hasn't been around since 1991 is the pole vault. Eielson Field head coach David Brannon, and he's a former BYU pole vaulter, he held an exhibition for the event with his Alaska Pole Vault Club. He hopes enough interest will grow so it can come back as an ASAA track and field event.
The sport has gotten safer. There's a lot more coaches. There's help with Facebook and a lot of people helping each other. And so it's a much safer event than it used to be. Some people have come over and said, oh, I used to do this in high school and that's fun. I wish we still had it. And other people, other kids keep coming over and asking, can I try it? Can I jump? Join the club and get some insurance first and then we'll let you give it a shot. If more people want to do it and they demand it, then, eventually it might become an event again here.
Now here's the marquee matchup in Mid-Alaska Conference softball from Friday night. The first place Hutchinson Hawks versus the second place Delta Junction Huskies in a doubleheader. Hutchinson had a walk-off shot to win game 1 5-4. In game 2, the Huskies started with some great defense. Then they manufactured 3 runs to tie the game at 3-3 in the 3rd inning. But in the bottom of the 4th, with the score still 3-3, Madison Goldstein hits what would be the go-ahead inside the park park home run. She also scored the winning run in the first game. Her hit sparked a 7-run inning for the Hawks. Kelly Reagan hit a 2-1 homer to cap things off, and Hutchinson sweeps Delta Junction with a 10-3 win in Game 2. Hutch is 14-1 and 9-0 in the MAC. Hutchinson was playing with gimpy and hobble players. One player even survived a car accident right before the game. How did they overcome Delta and Friday the 13th?
You know, I don't know. I honestly don't. Before the game, we had a lot of weird stuff happen. Our warm-ups were off. The girls were off. It was a selfless game by all of them. I'm just proud of all of them. They're a great bunch of girls.
I just made sure I just had all good thoughts, and I just watched the ball all the way in, and I just ripped that good shot, and it's really good. I think I'm finally out of my slump now.
Game experience and game exposure is just what they really need right now, and walking into games like this, playing the top dogs in the conference, definitely is going to give them a little bit more confidence in their games.
And that's it for sports tonight. Thanks for watching. Your full weather forecast is coming up next after the break, and we'll catch you next time.